What's up, everybody? It's your boy Archmage Tuck. Gonna get into some Loop Hero, try and get the secret dev boss down. That's sort of, I feel like the last thing we really need to do. Uh, just sort of feel like we've done everything in the game. There's a couple other things I would like to do, and there's definitely a lot more of the game I would like to see. But I think that would sort of be like, I don't know, we've beat all the bosses, we've sort of messed around with all the classes just a little bit. I think beating the secret dev boss is sort of the last thing we've got to do. So we're going to jump into that. There's a couple other things I want to explore. I want to try and get 2 gold cards again, things like that, but we'll go ahead and jump into it. Ancestral Crypt. We'll try and use rivers up here, maybe this area for suburbs. So we'll go Ancestral Crypt like here-ish. Early village. I think we'll do there just in case we see a vampire mansion. We'll throw it there. Get some early help there. That really helps out a lot. Skeleton quality, skeleton level. We'll hold off just a little bit, see if we go just a little bit slower here. We do get a vampire mansion. We'll throw that down early, see how that goes for us. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that on. We'll go ahead and throw on our ring too. I don't think we'll see another, well, we may see another day. We'll go ahead and do our skeleton level there. Dev fight, where do I want to set it up? Let's set it up maybe here, I guess. So, it's the Portal Beacon battlefield, yeah. So we'll go ahead and start setting it up, I guess. Maybe not too much, because I do end up sometimes struggling with the Lich just a little bit. So we'll sort of watch that. And I want to do my stuff here. That won't interfere with that at all. This is actually quite a nice river map. Maybe we'll make the last thing we put out the outpost. Although maybe I don't want to build it too much again, like I said. We might hold off on building too much more towards it. Smith's Forge, I think we can hit that up here and here. Actually, if we hit it up here and here, pretty much anywhere it's spawn, well, a good guarantee. Let's do it there. I'm fine with that. This buff is pretty big for the Necromancer too. Yeah, we'll take that for sure. I think skeleton level over quality right now is fine. These are our first suburbs. That's kind of ridiculous. I wonder if I feel like they have scaled the percent changes on the rewards differently. Hey, what's going on, Nias? Welcome back. I do feel like they have changed like the drop rewards for the cards and like the the drop rates of the cards as well. I guess is what I'm saying. Switch to 18% evasion. Tell the Lich to suck that. I don't know if that's the best idea. But we'll see if we can get the devs down. This should be, again, a really easy fight for us. The extra help of the crossbowman just makes a huge difference there. Defense, attack speed, regen, evasion. It's like the most non-Necromancer ring I've seen on the Necromancer in a while. Sand dunes, I think I can get them here and start working them here. Of course, that'll be a dead area for the suburbs. We'll go ahead and do that first. Beacon, I like doing the beacon next to here for now. That'll help on the Lich fight. And it'll also block. Axis tilt is pretty nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Art of Control. I would like to have that at some point. I'm not really seeing the +1 of skeletons make a difference for me right now. We'll switch out of it. I'll go ahead and put our sand dunes here, probably. Time change has really messed with me this year. Usually time change doesn't mess with me too much. But it really messed with me this year. Up a little bit later than well, it doesn't feel like as late as it is, I guess. I also started a little bit later than I usually start, but I'm not really feeling that tired yet, so we'll see. But yeah, I usually feel like the time change doesn't really affect me that much, but I woke up today at like 9:45, and I was just like, I think I might go back to bed. My wife was like, really? It's 9:45. I was like, yeah, I guess not. Of course, I did stay up a little bit late last night as well, playing some board games and stuff with my brother and his wife and my wife. So that was good times. I keep going back to that amulet, but I think I'm going to keep the one I've got. We'll check out this ring. Yeah, we'll go into that just a little bit. I'm quite a bit ahead on skeleton level versus loop level, so this stupid outpost. He went down really quickly. That was great. I think we'll switch into this as well. Every time I see this amulet, the graphic for it always makes me think of like a potion belt. And I always think, when did the Necromancer get her potion belt? And I always have to look at it. About halfway towards Lich progress, maybe a little more than halfway. So I want to keep an eye on that. I don't know if I want to play my next village just yet. I really don't want to have to deal with that bandit camp until I'm like certain I can handle it handedly. I've already dealt with the vampire fight there. The bandit camp would give me something else to fight. I just really don't want my items to get destroyed, especially at this level. Because I feel like the odds of me finding something that's like able to replace it is not very likely. I like that though. I think we will end up doing this. Battlefield. Let's set up like a good battlefield area where I can start trying to spawn some ghosts of a ghost. Try and spawn a prime matter. See if I can double up on my gold cards this run. That's been sort of a sub goal of mine for a little bit. 20% evasion on Grimoire. That kind of stuff makes me want to switch into just evasion. This is the same level. I could pick up quality. That's got evasion on it too. You know what? Let's switch into all this evasion that it's given us. Let's go into like... We can bring it back up, right? Not where it is, but pretty close. So if I switched into this, I would have 28%. I don't really want to lose anywhere else. 28% against the Lich. That's probably enough, I think. Plus I'll have an extra skeleton. Yeah, I think I may go ahead and spawn the Lich now. I think I can sort of deal with him. Maybe do Chrono Crystals here to double up on these spawns. Maybe put a village here to be able to handle it. We'll deal with that bandit camp too. Maybe put a Smith's Forge. No, because I'm picking it up there. That's fine. I do want to start blocking off a few more things though, because he's going to spawn quite a few palaces. To that end, that would block off something. So would this. They're effectively the same placement. Picked up my first trait, or my second trait. None of these are good, really. Yeah, they're all actually just really bad. That's kind of disappointing. I would really like to pick up residual heat within the next like level up or two. I don't have like another evasion ring or something. I really thought I did. Maybe it got gobbled up. Do I want to spawn the Lich here? I really don't have good cards to do it. I don't really want to put just junk out on the map either. Well, let's see what I've got here. Eventually, I'll have to put a vampire mansion here, and that might spawn the Lich. I think I could still probably do the fight now. That's not gonna spawn him. I'll also have to put the outpost here. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's going to spawn him. So we'll go into it like this. We'll look at... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the 20% evasion. If it's not working out, we'll switch into something like this. That's a little bit more skeleton level, actually. That 5% evasion, let's go ahead and switch into it here. I don't think that's gonna... And if we're getting pounded... Actually, 20% quality, that'll go over 50% quality. Yeah, let's just do this anyways. We'll switch out of our evasion plan. We still got some evasion, but the quality should help. Okay, we got the taunt. He is coming into me, it looks like. No, switch to skeleton. Okay. Picked up skeleton again, picked up taunt skeleton. He's coming into me a little bit. Coming into me again. Hopefully I can hold out. I need one evasion here. Ah, nice. Alright, cool. I didn't have to use a resurrection or anything. And we were rewarded quite heavily for it. We will switch into that. Cool. That worked out really well for us. I think we'll wait next timer, see if we can Oblivion off one of those bandits and get a dark slime. That's a bit of attack speed. Yeah, considering that, let's come out of this ring. That ring's not doing a whole lot for us, if we're being honest. And we'll wait for the day timer and then we'll get this bandit. Yeah, I figured that was him. Alright, cool. We'll do this. We'll go ahead and block off the suburbs area. We'll continue our river. To that end, I don't mind putting a Smith's Forge here either. I really dig Smith's Forge in general, but especially on the Necromancer. I feel like he's just particularly good, especially if you don't end up getting him as like a quest monster. Nah, as a quest mob, he can really damper your... He can really damper your day. Especially on like the warrior. If he ends up as a quest mob, he's got like 36 HP, you have to hit him 36 times. That can ruin a run pretty easily on its own. But I don't know, on the Necromancer it's not bad. And I like the buff. It's a great buff. I think that's a good trade-off. Let's blow up some of the Lich stuff, I think, on the road, maybe? Like right here or right here. These are both good spots for us to build on. Got the Dark Slime coming in. He's got a 30% chance to attack this bandit for us. So that'll help us out. Picked up another battlefield. I'd like to sort of loop that here or loop... Actually, let's do it here. Because that'll sort of cover more of these tiles. Then we want to start getting some groves in there. Start getting some fights against things that have souls. I do want to put a blood grove in here. To that end, I probably need to Oblivion that spot to get it in. Cool. This is a ring I've been looking for. We'll drop our attack speed down for that ring. So I'm up to 6 skeletons. With a little bit more quality, that should be pretty good for us. We'll do that there as well. Our third village, I think maybe we'll put it here, I guess? No, because we're getting healed. Let's put it here just so there's less things this outpost could get us with. Because that outpost really isn't on our side, if we're being honest. I don't feel like. I'm sure mathematically it's not good for us. If anything, it's one of the few things that just damages us past our skeletons. Yeah, see, he's not good for us. Sand dunes, we'll do that there. Suburbs. I don't think I can get it in anywhere, no. I'll put a grove. I'll get one there. Actually, I probably should have put it on the other side so that it would have benefited from the chrono crystals that I already had out. Jeweler's lens. Is that the rare item one? Yeah, raises the chance of finding a rare item by 10%. I thought it was 1% last time. Did that get changed? I swear that used to be 1%. No, they're actually coming in pretty hard. Hmm. Yeah, that's all my quality right now. I don't really think I can afford to do any of that. None of it looks particularly great either. Do they have souls? Okay. That's not bad. Cool. Alright, at least I have a chance now. Beacon. I want to put a beacon here, I think. That's just a good spot for beacon. I do not have much magic HP right now. Let's see. I need to pick up an Oblivion, I feel like, so that I can put a Blood Grove down before I go up against the Priest. I really would like to not use any of my resurrections. On any of the boss fights until I get to the dev fight. We'll see how that plays out. That's quite a bit of evasion they keep putting towards me as well. That's not the worst. 36% attack speed. That's a good bit of attack speed. Not gonna lie there. I would like to get these suburbs out. I got another +1 skeleton. That we may actually switch into. That's a good bit of quality. Skeleton level's going down just a little bit. Now I'd like to, really I would like it to be above 7 for where I am. I think I need one more forest to spawn a village question mark. Which a village question mark is just great for the Necromancer. I really don't think there's a way for him to take damage on that fight. I think that's just an easy free fight for him. This fight going pretty well. Yeah, that's quite a bit of skeleton level. We're going to switch into that. We're going to go from 6.02 to 7.96. That's about where we want to be. This attack piece quality, we'll do that over defense. That should be some upgrades for us there. That should put us back in the game. 14% evasion. I don't know about that. Alright, we'll get our rivers going again. It's sort of stalled behind our available thickets. I think our village placement's pretty good for now. So I'm going to hold off on placing any of this stuff. That's not bad. Yeah, we're switching into this for sure. Alright, skeleton level's up over the loop level. I would say at this point we're doing pretty well. Sitting on 5 skeletons, that's not bad either. Let's do our river. Let's do some chrono crystals here. Keep our spawn up. We don't want to get too brave, but I think we're doing okay right now. Of course, we don't have a whole lot of magic HP. It would be nice if we could pick up the stacking magic HP trait. Of course, that and residual heat, I think, are probably the 2 best traits for the Necromancer, so we're sort of asking a lot out of the run. But we'll see what happens. I really do not feel like I saw nearly as much evasion on the Necromancer as I've seen in the past hour. I am wondering if they're like retooling some of the stuff and maybe gearing the Necromancer more towards evasion. I don't know. I mean, I did see it on the gear before, but now I feel like I'm just seeing a lot of evasion. It's almost feeling more like a rogue. Put these suburbs out. That is just quite a bit of evasion. Alright, we'll go ahead and get a village question mark down. I think 10% evasion there actually is pretty good. We'll do that. Our river is probably going to go... It'll come here. It'll probably... No. We'll probably do something like that with a thicket there. I still want to be able to Oblivion off somewhere where I can put down a blood grove, and I'm about running out of time to do it before I spawn this priestess. We'll see what happens. I'd really like to have a blood grove down before I spawn the priestess though. Picked up a ghost. I'd like to see a ghost of a ghost somewhere, but... Residual heat sort of doing its job here. Of course, they haven't got past my magic HP yet, but it is healing me up behind it. Picked up a ghost. Let's see what this loot comes down. They keep choking me on that evasion. It is showing up on the gear everywhere now. Chrono crystals. Well, actually, I want a chrono crystal over here because I want this to be spawning up. And we'll take Edge of Impossible, I think. It's either that or laying down one's life, but I think we'll take Edge of Impossible. Picked up a ghost. We'll go ahead and put this down. The last thing we'll need is a beacon. No, I don't see anything else yet. I would like an Oblivion here. Of course, we don't have the Blood Grove anymore. I also haven't seen a Bookery, which makes me think I probably took Bookery out. Which I usually don't take Bookery out. Maybe I did though, for a good reason. There's a ghost of a ghost. Maybe we can get a Prime Matter here? No. Picked up a ghost. Picked up a ghost of a ghost. No Prime Matter. Alright, let's put some cards out. I do want to get those suburbs out before fights. We'll keep sand dunes down in this area for now. Suburbs won't be able to do anything into here, probably, so we'll do some sand dunes there. We'll keep our river going. We'll do thicket stuff here, probably. Up this way, for sure. We do have our Blood Grove back, so we just need an Oblivion at this point. There's some 40% attack speed. That's some serious attack speed. This is a pretty chunky Grimoire upgrade as well. So this should help us a little bit. we still have a couple more fights before we get to the boss. We still have a little bit of time to put... Oh no, we've got one more fight now. So well, two more fights I guess. But we need an Oblivion between these next two fights. No dice there. That is a good chunk of skeleton level. And that is just a very defensive ring. A lot of different type of gear coming out on the Necromancer now. Sort of weird. River, we'll definitely go there. Well, there's one more fight. And we've got a vampire. We can still see the evade. No. I was gonna say, we can still see the Oblivion, but... Beacon, I'm gonna hang on to that. But that's where it needs to go. Actually, let's put it out here, I guess. Actually, let's speed up a village question mark. We need to speed up that fight, I feel like. I do have some evasion. Sitting on 10%. Actually, I really think... Well, no, because I'll switch out once I get an archer in the back rank, I guess. That's what I'll do. Once I get an archer out in the back rank, I'll probably drop down. Pick up the extra evasion. That went straight to my magic HP in the very beginning. That hurt quite a bit. Okay, there's my skeleton in the back. I think I am going to switch to the evasion. That's just going to help out a little, I think. There's an evade. There's an evade. There's an evade. Yeah, there's an evade. I think it really helped out. I think that was definitely the right call. It's also another 10 defense. Yeah, I lost the ability to put archers in the back rank from now on until I get an upgrade. But I think that was definitely the right call for that fight, especially in terms of getting out of it without using a res or anything like that. And we'll just out here to roll with our decision. We can definitely switch out. We don't need that evasion now. We can go into like skeleton level and attack speed. Yeah, it's actually quite nasty for us right now, actually. And then we can switch back into +1 skeleton if we need it. But that 2.7 skeleton level is... That's nothing to sneeze at on a ring. I do feel like that is rather significant. Chrono crystals? Okay. Maybe it did double spawn them. And I just missed it. I don't know. Oblivion. So we do want to Oblivion, I think, this tile and put our Blood Grove down. That makes a pretty big difference. We could also Chrono Crystal out here. Just to spawn up these rat wolves. I don't think I want to move into like more evasion or anything like that right now. Grove. I do want to sort of get that in range of another battlefield. Right now I don't really have anything going on there. Let's put it here. We'll at least get help from the archers. So that's a bonus. Suburbs. Alright, so now we just have time to chill on this free fight. We will throw this ring back up towards the top just in case we do feel like we need to dip into an archer or something like that. I am unaware how I end up taking damage on that fight. Because I don't feel like they should be able to hit me. But maybe the counter damage goes to me sometimes instead of the skeletons. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like they should be able to hit me on that fight. Temporal beacon. Let's put it here. That's fine. I need to not put a space there. I need to save that for a beacon. So I need to mentally make sure I do that. Let's pick up our next trait. Awaken Fragment's not bad, actually. Laying down one's life's not bad either. Yeah, let's take that. It's basically like Soul Link for a Warlock. Not really much in terms of gear coming my way. I would like to upgrade this ring. I could select, well no, because I like the quality on it. Picked up a ghost. River, let's start doing our river. So if I do this, I could bend. No, I just want to come up and bend again, I think, and do that. So battlefield. I've got my battlefield there, actually. I don't know if those have a soul or not. Let's do this, though. Or this. Actually, let's do this. Thickets. We'll go ahead and do this. Sand dunes. Beacon. Yeah, that's fine there. So we're about halfway towards spawning the hunter now. Picked up a ghost. Okay. No real help there. We'll do suburbs here. We'll do thicket here. I'm not sure. I think I saved the Oblivion right now. I don't think there's really anything I would like to use it for. Alright, we'll go ahead and do our river up here. Temporal beacon, I don't think there's too many more good spaces for it. We could do that. That's not terrible, I guess. We'll do that. I don't really know if we'll use temporal beacon anymore past this. That may be our last temporal beacon. Suburbs. Picked up a little dinner table. Maybe we can pick up a ghost here. Picked up a ghost. Maybe we can get a ghost of a ghost. No. We do want to get these suburbs going though. I would like to hit... There's still one or two good traits we could pick up, so I don't mind continuing to level up. We'll do our dunes over here. We're getting down minus 13, it looks like. Yeah, 13%, so that's pretty good. I don't think we really need a village yet. We may save it as just like an emergency heal in case we get in a fight that gives us some trouble and we need to throw it in front of us to pick us up a little bit afterwards. Map is starting to fill out pretty nicely. Picked up a ghost. Hey, this is an amazing ring. Okay. We'll slide this on over. Yeah, I hate to see it, but our skeleton level attack speed, maybe? Otherwise, we're dipping out of all of our quality. Of course, we could dip into some quality somewhere, and we've got a little bit of time. Let's do this. Now we're just rocking a lot of skeletons, and we're rocking really hard. We may not necessarily spawn the best skeletons, but we're certainly spawning a bunch of them, and we're certainly spawning skeletons of good quality, even though they're not special ones. Like, we're coming in for 60 some damage. What? 100% chance to counterattack. Anyone directly attacking this creature will receive damage back. Attacks per second, 0. Yeah, so how are they attacking me? Oh, I guess once I spawn skeletons to the full, I start attacking them and I start hurting myself eventually. Gotcha. Usually my skeletons end up killing themselves so quickly I don't have to worry about it. But because they're actually becoming strong enough to sort of take a hit or two, it's actually coming into play. That makes sense. I was like, this guy's just getting trashed. I could switch into a better amulet, and this has got a bunch of quality on it. I could dip back out a skeleton. +1. I think we're going to do that. Yes, please. Alright, we got a ghost. Can we get a ghost of ghost? Got a ghost out of a watcher, too. Alright, let's do our suburb stuff. Battlefield. Let's do more battlefield. Here? Yeah, let's do this. See if we can get as many ghost chances as possible. Suburbs, we'll do that. Grove, we could put a grove here. Chrono crystals, we'll do that. We'll hold off on the other chrono crystals for now, I believe. Hey, what's going on, A10? Welcome to the stream again. Just going in, seeing if we can take out the secret dev fight. We don't have, I would say, the best run possible going, but we have a pretty good run. We have residual heat, which is pretty much a requirement, I think. I don't have the trait that gives me skeleton level for every loop, nor do I have the trait that gives me magic HP for every time I spawn a skeleton, but I don't think either of those are necessarily as much of a prerequisite for a kill on Necromancer as residual heat. We'll come back. We need this for real. Picked up a ghost of a ghost. Maybe we can pick up a prime matter here. That would be amazing. Nope. Alright, so we're still beating our head into that wall. We'll bring our river down into a bend there. Do I want to do the hunter yet? Maybe. My gear... I feel like my gear is quite strong. I could throw into summon quality up here. My skeleton level's 15.01. That's way ahead of the enemy level right now. I think I do throw into the hunter and try and go after him. Especially if I could go up to enough skeletons to have an archer. Let's see. I don't think I'm necessarily going to get the gear to do that, but I think I could still go into it. I don't know what that sound was. I've got a couple more fights. I don't want to just throw out trash cards because I want to try and keep my map clean to sort of scale as well as I can going into the dev fight. I just picked up a good bit of stuff here. 19 defense. What am I going to do with that? That evasion's not bad. There we go. There we go. I think we throw into this. Try and get a couple more fights and some good cards, and I think we spawn the hunter. I think that's sort of what we wanted to see. We don't have any evasion to that end. I think I lost it too. I think there was just like a flat, really high evasion item I had. 11% ring. If I get into just like quite a bit of trouble, that's almost worth always keeping. So is that. I don't know. We'll just have to see what the hunter does. Evasion's really good for him, but that's not so much quality on it right now. Of course, I don't even know if I'm going to necessarily spawn him. I would need probably like 3 or 4 cards to spawn him, and it looks like I'm just getting not very good cards right now. I'll put that dune down. I'll put the river for sure. So let's see, sand dunes. Sand dunes could go there, and that would be fine. River will go there. I'm thinking one more card. Is there a good place for a temporal beacon? That's not bad, I guess. Really, I would like to do something like here, but... well, that's where I placed it on accident. Let's go ahead and get rid of it, actually. Playing the Oblivion is going to advance it. I didn't think that would. I thought playing the Oblivion would subtract from it. I think to that end... None of these are very good. I think I'll take Blissful Ignorance though. That'll just give me a bunch of cards. That'll at least give me some HP and stuff, I think. Oh no, wait, I don't even know if those cards count anymore. Alright, let's see what the Hunter has for us. Alright, coming in against my magic HP quite well. I do have a mage in the back. Not pulling up. Alright, pull up a tank. That's what I need to see. I need to see a couple more tanks coming in. I actually need to stay alive and ahead of... Okay, so the Hunter's down. I just have to deal with the last few hits from the Hounds. I need some tanks to come in because those Hounds will hit hard. And I don't want to... Cool, got a tank. Cool. That's about the easiest as the Hunter fight can go. Let's throw in the planning real quick. I don't want to lose too many of my Oblivions, really. Kind of like having those. So we'll throw Sand Dune. We'll come in here. Yeah, that was actually a really nice Hunter fight. A lot of the times, if you take the Hunter down really early and the Hounds are just sort of sitting in the back, they can charge up a couple crits, and that can end up ruining my day sometimes. But that went really well, actually. Alright, so we'll go ahead and bend our river like always. Grove, we'll stick that in. Yeah, that's the last spot I can get under the effects of a battlefield, I think, that's not like over in here. What's going on, everybody in chat? Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hopefully going into the week's gonna be a good one for you. Hopefully you're not dreading Monday. We've got our river has actually a really good course. I was gonna say I would like to see a few more thickets than what I'm seeing so far. Because I basically need my attack speed up to max. That's just gonna be such a good bend too. Because it's not even gonna turn into a reed yet. And then we may just like carry it here. Try and do some bends here. Maybe call it a day. But I think that's just great. Haven't seen anything that would resemble an upgrade in a little while. Battlefield. I can throw another battlefield like here. That actually sweeps quite a good area as well. Dunes. Actually, we'll do there for dunes. I'd sort of dedicated that for being dunes. That's actually quite good for that chrono crystal there. I do think, well, I don't know how possible it would be. I would like to try and farm into the Arsenal gold card before I went up against the devs, just to make sure I had sort of every advantage I could have, but I don't know what the likelihood of that is. Sand dunes. That's probably a good spot for a dune there, I feel like. So we'll put one there. I could drop down a village. Wait, I've got one, two, what did I say, 3 villages. I don't really think I need another village yet. Let's see. Suburbs. Need another thicket. Grove could go here. I am sort of getting to the point where I'm no longer just grossly outpacing enemies in terms of my gear. This has been carrying me for a little bit of the loop. That is also an acceptable place for a dune, so we can go there. Bloodgrove. Do I want to do a Bloodgrove? Yeah, that's probably a fine area for a Bloodgrove. I think I'll let the rest of that continue to ride. Did pick up a ghost. See if we can pick up a ghost. Got 2 ghosts. No, neither of them picked up a ghost of a ghost. It's unfortunate. If this was quite a bit better, I would consider that, but it is not, so... Alright, let's do some river stuff. Let's do a thicket here, because we're going to at least bend this river back to there. We'll do a thicket here. Picked up another village, question mark. We may... I think this is going to be like 3 tiles. We'll probably stop doing suburb stuff as well, just so we can maximize our river and forest, or river and thicket situation. I doubt we'll really need that many more suburbs. So we'll do this, and we'll probably hold off for now just to assess what it's going to look like. That's cool, we'll take that. Got 2 mages in the back rank, that works out. Thicket, we'll do thicket stuff here. Sitting at 196% attack speed, that's not bad. Getting quite a bit from the thickets there. I think we'll leave room to put like a village in there. If we... Actually, let's go ahead and do it. We'll deal with this bandit camp. But I would like to have a heal in there just in case I do need like some sort of break and to break that up. This looks like disappointment. That is the visage of disappointment. Probably just a little over halfway towards spawning the end boss at this point. Picked up an empty treasure chest. Baller. Pretty much everything's coming together there. At this point, the map sort of looks like what I would like it to look like. We'll keep our river going. If nothing else, we'll just get some little triple bends out of it at the top. Which is the best use of your river. If you want to see the breakdown on it and the mathematics behind it and stuff, I've posted a YouTube video to that end on my channel. I have a YouTube channel where I'm posting most of these videos, and I'm doing some videos for YouTube specific. Most of those are still going through Twitch anyways, but if you wanted to check those out, like I said, it's the same name as my channel. It's just Archmage Talk. But I did a video on the river. I don't know what my next video is going to be. I just felt like there were a lot of people that were just not using... Oh, yes, please. That were just not using the river properly. And I do think there's a very specific way you're supposed to use it. So I put a video out to that end. Hopefully it helps some people out. It's got quite a few views on it right now, I guess. At least for me. I'm just sort of making my way into things. So I haven't really got any sort of following or anything like that, I feel like, yet. But do feel like I, in general, know what I'm doing. Play pretty well. Have a pretty good grasp on what is useful information, what isn't. So hopefully the information I'm providing is useful to people and they like it and will come keep checking it out. I don't really want to switch out of less than 5 max skeletons. I like being able to put at least 2 in the back rank with Edge of Impossible. Potentially 3 in the back rank, I guess. I forgot about you. I need to destroy you. You spawned from here. Let's let you spawn again into a dark slime and then we'll destroy you. I just have to remember. That's most of the problem. I also feel like I don't get nearly as many active traits as I used to. To that end, I wonder if they also like increase the amount of experience you need per level. Because I don't feel like Suburbs has been nerfed, but I do feel like I'm not leveling up as fast as I used to feel like I was. And I'm not sure where the interaction's coming from there. Necromancer is actually starting to get into himself there pretty hard. It's kind of unfortunate. No, that's not worth it. Picked up a ghost. Maybe we can get a ghost of a ghost? No. Alright, let's keep our river going. Let's get a thicket in this triple bend. Let's get our sand dunes. This is an okay place for them. Bandit's about to spawn. Did I miss him? Ah, I did. That's obnoxious. It happens that. Alright, what do I got going on? No. Alright, so getting pretty close to the end boss. I've got minus 20% on all creatures here. Seen a couple ghosts of a ghost, but still, alright. that's just going to keep us up sort of pace with where we should be a little bit easier. Um, you really like to see that talent early on, but what are you going to do? It looks like it can come here, so I don't know, we might. Battlefield, I'd like to get basically the whole map battlefielded up, so let's do this. Sand dunes, this is probably acceptable. We'll also put some groves there. Maybe we'll do a blood grove like here. Okay. None of that's worth considering. Thicket, we'll do another thicket. Yeah, the river can come down here. We could actually do this with the river, so we'll do a thicket here. Man, I need 17,000 experience to level up again. That is quite a bit. To that end, it no longer makes sense to do the suburb thing, but of course we gave up on suburbs a long time ago. And actually thinking about it, going for like long fights like this and stuff like this, it may make sense to just start skipping out on suburbs altogether. It was quite nice when you were sort of grinding early on and pushing the level up fast and that sort of thing. It was allowing you to pull off some very quick runs early on, especially in like chapter 1, chapter 2 sort of thing. But at this point, I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it provides a big enough benefit to warrant keeping it in. I may actually start running just no suburbs. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to look at how I feel like it's going to go. I also am thinking about anything close to 20% evasion, hanging on to it. I'm not sure there either. But it may make a difference for the dev fight. I don't know. I don't know if I could get to... Because if I could get to 20% evasion on each piece and pick up the shield, I could get to 100%. Of course, I don't know if they've calculated for that or not. I don't know. Kind of would like to get these sand dunes out, but in the same thing, I don't have really a place I would like to put them either. Because I kind of want to keep what I've got going. Oh no, that was a shipwreck. That, well, we'll see. We'll see just how confident I am in dealing with things, because I'm going to have to deal with a siren now. And those are very difficult. We'll see what happens. I am not excited about dealing with that. I really did not think... This is probably... Yeah, we'll go down just a little bit, but that's okay. I think that's worth it. Let's see, river. Definitely want this. Thicket, our next thicket will be there. That's actually quite a bit. We'll go back into that, I think. That's a lot of our quality still. Okay. This is the same thing, just an upgrade. We'll take that. I could probably put dunes there. Well, I'll end up running the river by it, but if I have a couple oases, that won't be the worst, I guess. And it may work out so that it doesn't even affect it. There's a chance. That's 17% evasion. That was 18. Hey. Oh, that's the one I didn't get rid of. That's fine. He got garbled up. To that end. Yeah, okay. So pretty close to spawning the final boss. If I get the cards, I'll probably do it this go round. I think I'm doing well enough. And then I could get the boss down before I dealt with the siren. I don't know, the siren may actually be harder than the boss. I do want to put a grove here so that I can potentially Oblivion this after I spawn the dev fight and then put a blood grove there and not have to deal with the stupid outpost and have the bonus from the blood grove for the dev fight. That's sort of the ideal condition, and I do think I may wait until I do have access to that to spawn the fight. We'll see what happens and whether I feel like things are getting out of control. I could go into 6 skeletons. I don't think I'm going to though. Alright, let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get a prime matter here. Got a ghost, got 2 ghosts. What is that? Oh, the possession. I was like, what is that sound effect? Alright, we got a mimic, got a ghost. We've got a ghost. Got another ghost. Still no luck on the ghost of a ghost there. Thicket, that'll go there. We'll keep our river going. Grove, I can put another grove probably here. Actually, that'll stop the shipwreck from spawning as much as well, which would be great. So that spawns. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with this setup. I don't think it will. I'm gonna Oblivion it just in case. I don't know, but I don't want it to. That will spawn the boss fight, so we'll do that. Hopefully he's not too big of a deal for us. I would like to get out of that without using any of my resurrections. Have both of my resurrections coming in for the boss, for the dev boss fight. We'll go ahead and stick another grove there. Keep farming up my rat wolves. You got a ghost come out. Let's see. You would think surely something, but no. Thicket, we will want to go there with it. It's just going to be a straight walk into him. Alright, let's see what he's got for us. Alright, let's do it. There goes our gear, there goes our cards. That's really the worst because it drops our defense down so low from that one item. That one item's huge for you though. Coming into our shield, doesn't look like he's doing a whole lot, but he's completely erased our shield now and we're not really spawning in that many skeletons. Of course we're staying alive pretty well off of residual heat. He's getting some evades in there. Finished off our skeletons, but we got the heal coming in. Our attack speed is through the roof, but you would think we would be summoning faster than this. He erased our archer in the back rank. We're not spawning skeletons anymore. There we go. They're coming in now. Okay, we're starting to get some stats back. Starting to do a little bit here. We're at max health. We've got 2 archers in the back. We've had to dip into some of our potions, but not many of them. That damage being split between us and our friendly skeletons helps out quite a bit as well. I think we're going to be okay on this one. I don't think we're going to have to dip into too much of anything. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're dipping down just a little bit. But the deaths are healing us up. That's the first potion we've had to drink in quite some time. We're getting into that Blood Grove range as well. We do have that active on this fight. Did have to chuck a couple potions there. I have noticed he starts hitting pretty hard around this time. And he does get like a crit or 2 in, I feel like. Wiped out my whole board. Immediately Taunt Skeleton comes in, but he takes the next hit for us. So that worked out quite well. Slowly getting him down. Not too much further now, I feel like. We'll see. He's at 20% would be about 9 something. So yeah, just a couple more hits and he should get grabbed by the vines. Should be right here. No. All my skeletons went down. I don't think we really got to attack. But I've got the archers in the back firing in. It's only a matter of time, I feel like. I am dipping into potions quite a bit, though. It's me by myself now. This is turning kind of weird. I'm at max skeletons 4 now, so I can't get any... Alright, I've got a mage in the back. That should help. Hopefully he can peg away for just a little bit. Mage got turned into an archer somehow. Cool. He's got to take a seat. Actually, I think we're going to take Omicon's technique. I've been sort of upset I don't have that, and you need it to unlock one of the trophies. And we're going to take a stay here. And we are going to see if we can do this fight. This here will be the end of our Thicket River. Evasion 10%. It's not the worst. Evasion 14. Keep an eye on these two. Alright, so I'd like to have, ideally when I do it, I need 2 Oblivions, so there's one. Let's do River. Let's do River. I need 2 Oblivions, I need a Blood Grove, and I need a Beacon. Although I guess I could put the Beacon out at any time, so I really just need the 2 Oblivions and the Blood Grove. There's the Beacon. Let's go ahead and put it out. There's the little blue wispies, so we can confirm that we are summoning the Dev Boss. At this point, I need 2 Oblivions and a Blood Grove together at the same time. And I need to sort of feel comfortable that I can get into the fight and do it. I think to that end, I would probably like to have something like this. Quality it around. Yeah. I think this is what I would like to have. I'd like to have 3 archers in the back rank. I'd like to have summon quality up to about 100%, so that I'm just summoning tanks to sort of protect me the whole time. Yeah, that looks nice. We're gonna look at that, but that may be what I go with for my I guess my second real attempt at the dev fight. Got a ghost. Ghost of a ghost. No prime matter. Let's go ahead and do the river. We got an oasis there from that one, but that's okay. The only other thing I see would be trying to get my evasion up to a ridiculous high level, which I just don't know if I could get it that high on the Necromancer. But if I could get it to around 70 or 75% on the Necromancer, I think I could do it. We'll have to see. There's 17 on an amulet. That's on the amulet. I had pretty high evasion on a ring, I felt like. Alright, let's do our river. We could slowly start Oblivion in all of our suburbs, I guess, but... Alright, river there. Sand dunes. I don't really have a place to go with my sand dunes. This looks pretty nice as well. Yeah, that's way better than what I'm doing. 16.56, that's quite a bit. I don't know, I may do another, I mean, I'm going to have to do another loop at this point, but I don't know how many more. I'd like to see my gear get a little bit better. I don't have any more rooms for thickets. I really just need rivers, oblivions, and blood groves at this point. Okay, there's rivers. Attack speed's at almost 300%. I would also like to get some more potions before I went into the fight looking at it. I hadn't realized I'd use... Oh, this is going to be obnoxious. 48 hits. Let's see how long... Okay, it's not nearly as bad on the Necromancer just because you have such an army coming in with you. Alright, river. River, that's going to finish it out. I believe, yeah. So that's pretty much my map. I could put chrono crystals out to... I could double up spawns and stuff, but... So this is my map. I've got HP by 23%. Picked up a ghost here. Alright, picked up a ghost of a ghost. No prime matter though. Picked up an oblivion. Let's see if we pick up the second oblivion. Alright, picked up a ghost. Picked up a ghost. Let's go ahead and use the oblivion before... Also, the blue wispies went away, so I'm going to need to get an outpost again. That's what I was wondering. So I do need to have 2 oblivions and a blood grove in hand to sort of pull off the trick I want to pull off. Which I do think is definitely worth doing. But I'm going to have to wait for an outpost now. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up. Hopefully I can just put the outpost back down and I'll be able to re-summon it. That'll be frustrating if that's not the case. Either way, I do think this is probably our... Oh, I forgot about the siren. Oh, God. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, she's got her jellyfish coming in now. I'm handling the jellyfish, though. I'm not really getting good damage in on her, though. Okay, there we go. I'm coming in. Okay. 21% evasion. That's more than I feel like should be there. And 17 on a ring. Let's keep an eye on that gear. I've got my outpost I need. Okay, we put it back. Our wispies are back. So we'll need to actually do the combo we were planning on doing. And we're getting... Our HP is scaling pretty well. Got a ghost of a ghost. Hopefully we can get a prime matter. No. Maybe I'll stop talking about it. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, we do this. And there's all that evasion there. So 8, 29, 46 maybe? That's not the worst. It would severely gimp us, but... Ghost of a ghost, come on. Prime matter, cool. We need to kill him before he attacks. Picked up a storm temple. That's not the best. We do want to put this battlefield out somewhere. I guess here. Yeah, that's the only place that doesn't really look battlefielded up. Storm Temple, could I put it here? No. That would be nice though. So we did get a ghost of a ghost, but it ended up being a Storm Temple. It would have been really swell if that had been an arsenal, like I had happen on one stream. This fight's coming in pretty hard. Cycled through quite a few of my items as well. That's not the worst. None of these are really what I need though. Okay, there's one Oblivion. That's 17 on the amulet. That's 21 on the amulet. Okay. Do I have another ring with it? No, but we're getting close here. So 21 and 21, that's 42. 42, 17, 69. That's pretty close. Is that math right? I don't... It's getting a little late. I don't trust me to do basic addition. 17, 21, 21, 59. That's a little bit less than I would like. 59 though. 59% evasion's not the worst. What's this? Okay. This is actually decent too. That's also got some evasion. So if I did... I think I do this. That would be 29. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. I would like to get some more evasion. All right, there's an Oblivion. That's 21%. That's where I was sitting at. I thought I saw. I thought I had a ring with a good. There it is. Ring with 17. Okay. So let's do. So if I did 13, 21, 8, and 17, that's back to 59. Okay, hang on. Amulet's 21. There was another ring somewhere. 17. So 21. 21 plus 14 plus 17 plus 13. That's 65% evasion. I would drop down to no skeletons, basically. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Unseen Care. I think that's quite big. That's 22%. I'm already at. Oh, I've got some there. I could stay 8 there. And that would be. I don't know, that's going to be tough. I don't want to let that stuff cycle out though. Got a ghost. Got a ghost of a ghost. Nothing else there. I don't know. I think switching into this max evasion might be the way to go. The only thing is, if I get into the stamina bar on the... But see, if I'm spawning guys fast enough, and they're also taking some of the heat for me, I really shouldn't get into... Let's see. Okay, that's 18%. And that's 17%. And that's 21. Ah, 21, 22, 17, 18. That's 78%. I think I might do that. If we get an Oblivion, I might switch into that gear. 78% chance to dodge. Just try and dodge everything. See if we can do the fight. If we get 2 Oblivions, we'll do it for sure, because then we can spawn the fight, put out. 9%. Did that cycle all my gear back? Yeah. There's just nothing on that gear if I do that. I could stay into this Grimoire. I would need an Oblivion to come from this fight to be able to do it anyways. No. Evasion plus 19% plus 1 max skeleton. This is where we go. We go into that. So now we've got this 18% and this 19% evasion ring. We've got that and we've got that. Okay, that helps out a good bit actually. Okay, let's see. Still want to keep that. I still want this. Okay. This is getting where we want to be. 23%, 21%, 19%, 13%. So let's see. That's pretty close. 23, 21, 19, 13. Yeah, that's 76%. We'll look at doing the boss. There's 22% evasion, 23. Yeah, we'll look at doing the boss. So I need 2 Oblivions and I need a Blood Grove. Hope I can get an upgrade to this evasion ring here. Picked up a battlefield. We'll throw that. I can't. Oh, that's suburbs. I was like, why can I not put that somewhere? We'll throw that here, I guess. Okay. I want my evasion gear, but I can probably forget about the rest of it. That's not bad either. But I do think at this point each percentage will matter. 76, that's just over 3/4. That's I think where I need to be. Got a ghost come up, he went down instantly. Picked up another ghost, he went down instantly. Stop. I don't want to actually cycle through my items here. Hey, that's more evasion. My power level will go down quite a bit, but it may be one of those fights where it's so grindy that that evasion percentage may matter. Although I've got regen on that other one as well. We'll sort of bank that one in the back. I don't think it'll matter as much as I think it will. I cannot believe I am not seeing very many Oblivion cards. It's also sort of hard to believe I picked up another trait when I said I probably would not pick up another trait. That is not too bad. Picked up 2 ghosts there, but no ghosts of a ghost. Where are the Oblivions at? And I'm going to come into the Siren fight again. I had forgotten about that. Hopefully that is not too difficult for us. So here's the Siren fight. She is coming in pretty well. Picked up an evade there. It does look like she's targeted on me, which is not good. Oh. I don't want my items to disappear. What is this? I'm just basically looking at evasion right now. Took her down right as she spawned another jellyfish. Cool, so at least that fight's not super difficult for me at this point. Picked up some ghosts. Still no Oblivion. It's actually becoming just a little frustrating. No Oblivion at this point. There's a Blood Grove. It would be pretty swell if I picked up 2 Oblivions. That would make it so I could basically just spawn the boss exactly how I wanted to spawn it. Nope. No. But I can spawn the boss, I just need the cards to do it. That's just what I'm waiting on. My Blood Grow is about to cycle out, which is unfortunate. I am going to spawn the fight either way if I do get an Oblivion. Just because I think at this point I am as ready as I'm going to be to do it, I think. So I'd rather just go ahead and get into it, see what my odds are like. Nope. Have quite a bit of fights before we go into it there, so we'll see. Well, I would really like to do it this loop. I don't really want to go around another loop. I think as I start to go around, my gear is starting to level off just a little bit. Of course, I do think at this point I'm sort of going to be relying on a lot of the evasion plan that I've got going on. It would really be nice to... Oh, it's showing up here too. So it looks like you don't have to have this exact overlapping pattern, because I'm getting the wispies over here too. I'm not sure about that. I've never seen double wispies on the map. To that end, I'm going to spawn the ones that came second, just in case it's like a second secret. I don't think that's the... We may keep this. That might put us just a little bit over the edge. Also, I think that one already may have a blood grove over there, so that's just going to be a better spawn for me anyways. So we'll see. Yeah, that has a blood grove in it. So if we get the chance, we'll spawn the secret boss fight there instead of here. And then we won't have to have any shenanigans going on over there. So we'll throw our next Oblivion over there and see what that does. This takes a little while to set up like you want to set it up. That I feel like is for certain. Hey, what's going on, Electrical Longboard? Welcome to the stream. I've got it set up to spawn the secret boss fight with the devs. I just need to actually pull the Oblivion and spawn it at this point. I'm going to try and go in with about as much evasion as I can. I'm going to try and go in with about 75% evasion. Cool. Hey, maybe you're good luck, man. Here's the Oblivion I need. We'll drop it right there. Cool. We got the secret dev music going as a confirmation that we spawn the fight. So we're just going to hang on to these 2 pieces of gear, cruise our way over to the dev fight, and see if we can get our first confirmed dev fight kill in. Quest Living Armor needs 51 hits. I'm actually having to dip into 1 potion against him, it looks like. That is quite disappointing. I'm going to grab these rings and stuff before they start shifting off. I'm really just looking for very solid evasion upgrades at this point. I don't know if I'll even see anything that comes close. But I've got a couple pieces of gear I've been hanging on to for quite some time in preparation for this. Once I throw those on, my evasion should be over 75%. Hopefully that won't be a very big deal for the Necromancer in terms of... Ooh. Yeah, we're keeping that too. Alright, that's going to be our gear. We're going to be evading almost 80% of the time, I feel like. Alright, I want to keep track of my gear here. So I need this. I need this. I need this. Ooh. Where's the rest of my quality? It's there and it's there. Yeah, my quality will be almost trash. I hadn't considered that, but let's see. I want to hang on to this. I want to hang on to this. I want to hang on to this. I may want to hang on to this. Alright. Alright, we're just about 7 fights away, maybe 8 fights away. Got some ghosts. Let's go ahead and start moving gear because it's going to start passing it. Ghost of a ghost went down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more fights. 8 more fights until we can come in against the dev boss. And we're cycling through a bunch of this gear. I want this. Alright, let's look at this. 18% evasion. There's another 23% ring. Alright, come in against the siren. This is really the only thing that I'm sort of worried about before coming up against the boss. And really, I'm worried I don't want to use any of my potions on this fight. I'd like to just come into the dev fight at full strength. Do these have souls? No, they're just liquids. Okay. This comes down. This comes down. 11 evasion. Alright, not too far away from it now. Alright. That is a good ring normally. Alright. I lost one of my rings somewhere. Just from getting too much gear. I'll need to keep an eye on that. So each time I get gear, I'll start replacing it over here. Because I don't want to lose any of these 3. Two more fights, and then we'll come in against the dev bosses and see how we fare this time. Let's see. That I need to keep. That I need to keep. That I need to keep. And this is the last fight. To that end, I think we'll go ahead and gear up before we go into the fight. Just in case they delete our stuff or something like that. I don't think they do. I can't remember. I don't think they do. Yeah, we'll go ahead and switch into our evasion here. We'll go ahead and drop quality for just straight evasion. We'll go ahead and drop quality for just straight evasion. That's where we'll sit. Oh, they put a cap on evasion at 75%. I did not know that. To that end, we can actually come out of some... That's disappointing. Okay. I can actually come out of some of this evasion here then and adjust my gear a little bit. Man, I wish I'd have known that coming into this. Okay, well that's what I did. That's what we're stuck with. Alright. We got the same dialogue again. We're gonna come in against the random first. He'll go down pretty quickly, hopefully. Oh man, they're just tearing into me. That evade's holding up, but that attack speed, they're coming in quick. I got an archer up. This is gonna be a slugfest for sure. Ooh, they're coming in against me. I'm having to dip into some potions. Something with like some regen on it, actually. So how far above the cap am I? 19, 21, and 23. What would that give me? 19, 21, 23, 63. So to that end, I could replace my Grimoire with this. Summon quality up to 30%. That would give me a chance to get like tanks and stuff. I could also do this straight evasion ring. Which I would be going down to about 65 evasion. I think the ring may be my best chance and go into defense and skeleton level. Let's do that. So evasion's down to 59%. Hopefully that doesn't get us into too much trouble. Hopefully we can get the random down. Tank skeleton helping out a little bit. I'm having to dip into my potions just a little bit. Residual heat's doing the work there. Hey, probably a real human. What's going on? Oh, is it for real? Sounds kind of whack. Hang on. Nobody said anything earlier. Let me check something. No, that's not playing twice. Let me turn... Is it still having the same issue? That's kind of obnoxious. I was really hoping this would... Almost sounds like a voice filter or something. I wonder... wonder if it's like this volume percentage or something. Let me turn that down. See if that makes a difference. I really don't know what else it would be. I have the video. Just sounds tinty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have it playing twice. I mean, I am viewing the stream, but it's muted. That's probably going to make it even worse, though. Is it just when I talk? Oh, yeah, I can hear it. It sounds like I'm like gargling water or something. Okay. I don't know how to fix that. That is weird. Maybe let me try unplugging my mic. Oh no, that's what it is. I have two mics going. What about now? Did that fix it? Well, it would have been nice if I had somebody chatty in stream earlier that could have told me that. I've been streaming for 2 hours with robot voice. Let me actually go ahead. For some reason, it put two microphones on OBS. Let me go ahead and remove this microphone if I can. No, it won't let me. Can I hide it? Okay. But if it comes up again, it won't be hidden. Whatever. Alright, now that the microphone's fixed, we're going to go back into the very, very fast ebb and flow versus the dev fight and see if we can hang on. Alright, we've got the random down. I think that's going to be the point at which it starts to turn in our favor, hopefully. We're coming in against Finlaw, I believe. I'm down to 9 potions, 8 potions. That's rough. Come on. I really need to stay in here. Come on, come on. I'm having to dip down potions. I don't know. Can I get any regen or anything anywhere? Regen for a second. I'd have to lose off of evasion again. I think evasion's really the only thing keeping me in this. I could come off of summon quality and go into skeleton level. I mean, how much damage is he doing? He's doing 300, right? How much does my skeleton have? 166. I don't think any amount of skeleton level is going to fix that. I think 1% attack speed for each occupied tile in this expedition. Yeah, he's attacking like a madman. He needs to go down. Come on, come on, come on. Procrastination. I really need you to procrastinate, buddy. And this guy. Oh no, it's not a bug, but a feature. He went back to when health reaches 1%, either gives up or gets 100% HP and fully heals. He came back to full health. Yeah, it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's my favorite thing in it's my favorite thing about the devs, actually. I think that's the funniest ability. It's not a bug, it's a feature. I do think that's what's going to end up killing me, though. I think I'm going to go down to these guys. I think the only thing I could do right now is to sort of switch into this. That's going to cut my evasion down to 38%. I don't think I can bring it back up either. Ooh, I could. Let's come out of quality. Go back into evasion here. And see if... See if I can maybe regen some of this. Come on guys, stick in there with it. Actually, that regen's looking a little bit better than what I was doing. I just need to hang on to it. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. Come on. No, it's gonna go down. Man, this is such a tough fight. Oh, I forgot about my resurrections. I forgot about my resurrections. Okay, okay. Maybe I can stick in it. If I get Finlaw down again, and he dies, and he doesn't come back to life, I'm just basically relying on my archer in the back there. Oh yeah, and they take 1 damage every time they're attacking me. Come to think of it, I may be better off switching into like all defense and putting on those thorn items. Because he would just kill himself on me on thorns. I think I've got one more resurrection. Come on, stay in it, stay in it. I don't have too much more on this guy. Come on. Aw man, me kicking into that stamina bar hurt. Yeah, I'll take the resurrect. Alright, let's do it. Come on, Necromancer. Come on, come on. I need you to die, buddy. 1,000, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know if Skelly Boys are gonna hold out for me. Could I get a little bit of quality somewhere? Yeah, but not anywhere that... Ooh. Well, I'd have to come off my evasion. But that would basically double my regen. I think that actually might make a difference. Let me think about this. I don't know, Finlaw's so low. Yeah, let me just let him get in a couple more times. See if he dies. Come on, buddy. I need you to go down. If you go down, I think I might actually have a chance at this. Yes. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright. Summon quality. Do I come off evasion there? Let's see how this plays out for just a second. Okay, my skeletons aren't dying nearly as fast. I'm gonna need some regen to stay in this. I'm almost certain. So if I come out of... I'm still packing evasion there though. Can I pick up evasion somewhere else? Now that my skeletons aren't dying as fast, if I go into this is a little bit more regen, it's some defense, and it's quality. Maybe I can get some tanks in? There's a tank in. Okay, and he's not getting one shot. That's making a little bit of the difference, I think. I do think I'm going to have to switch into regen, though, once Blench dies. Sorry, Blench, to kill you. I really hope you go down there. Come on, come on. Come on. This is going okay for me. And if it starts to turn south, I could double my regen. Because my regen's 6.6, 5.4. Yeah, that's about double. I got my taunt coming in. There we go. Okay. I do think I'm coming in against the Deceiver and not Blench, though. Which actually I think that's going to end up helping me, because Blench is going to destroy my skeletons for me to keep me regenning. I think this may be like a 3-hour fight, but I think I might pull this out. If my health drops down below 3,000, I'll look at changing up my strategy, but right now it looks like I'm actually gaining health over losing health. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Oh, I think we're doing it. I think this is going to be a confirmed kill. I think I may have to. Let's see. 22, 310. Yeah, this is going to end up being a confirmed kill. I'm just going to have to let it play. But I don't think I can lose at this point. No, I do think it's going to take. I'm actually going to. Well, I was thinking about changing the name of the stream. Yeah, right. So how about that weather? But yeah, this is it. This is gonna be my first confirmed kill. I'm pretty excited about it. Definitely not gonna be the prettiest. I don't even know if I'll actually be able to stay awake for it. I may just have to let it run overnight, thinking about it. Cool, what are we sitting at? Oh, okay, well, alright, we've about... Yeah, I know, a win is a win. I'm definitely taking it. Uh, yeah, let's change the title of this stream. But yeah, this was sort of the last big achievement I was hoping to accomplish in the game. Once it went live, was sort of defeating all the bosses and the secret bosses, and this is going to be it. Yeah, loop heroes, it's a blast. I'm definitely not going to hang up the game at all. I think the next thing I'm going to do is start exploring the rogue a little bit more. I've basically just been doing the Necromancer, and sort of getting a feel for the Necromancer, trying to fine tune how to play him, the intricacies of it, what it looks like, sort of making those split-second decisions. There was definitely a lot of setup that went into this kill. Of course, we're streaming 2.5 hours now, but when I started this is the first run I've done this stream, so it's 2.5 hours going into this kill right now. definitely had to change up the strategy in between uh, killing the final boss in Act 4. This is in Act 4 as well. Pretty much everybody I've seen that has done this fight and has pulled it off in Act 3. So I don't. This may be one of the few Act 4 kills. I'm not sure. I haven't seen very many people kill this boss in Act 4. Uh, and I'll definitely be uploading this stream to YouTube. I've started a YouTube channel under the same name, Archmage Tuck, and I've been doing some. I'm thinking about doing some like tips and tricks series. I've posted my first video on the river and how I use the river and this sort of maximizing the kink strategy that and you can see I've kinked my river all the way over here as well. I'm pulling about 271% attack speed. None of that is on my gear, so I'm getting 271% attack speed just from thickets and rivers. So I do feel like I'm pulling the most attack speed and benefit out of the card you can. I already have Archmage Tuck for my Twitter. I don't do a whole lot on social media, so I'm looking at doing a little bit more. But I don't do a whole lot of social media stuff, so I need to look at doing that a little bit more. But yeah, I've got some stuff on YouTube right now. I may start looking at doing a little bit more with my Twitter. But right now, I'm just enjoying streaming the game, hanging out with the people that show up. Yeah, I know. All that numbers stuff. And right now, I'm having fun with it. It would be cool if, like I said, I made it to the 50 followers. It would be crazy if I started getting subs. Actually, that would blow my mind. What is this? Deadline. 100% attack speed when health is lower than 20%. Man, don't give me something to do. I've already claimed this as a confirmed kill. Alright. Let's check this out, see what's going down. Yeah, my health is starting to dip a little bit. Man. Alright, taunt skeleton's coming in. I think quality is definitely gonna... Man, yeah, see, I'm starting to... Alright, let's see. That's got less regen on it. That would up my skeleton level. Skeleton quality would go up just a little bit. Evasion going down, double numbers, attack speed, skeleton level. 30% skeleton quality. Let's see what happens just a little bit here. Because my health can't keep going down. Ah, thank you. Was this foreseen at all? This is the representation of Blench. He did all the music and stuff for the game. He was in one of my streams at one point. I always give him a shout out every time I see him. Alright, well, we got a pretty cool end screen coming up. There you go. That's the secret ending for the game. we'll hit up continue, hit up our statistics real quick. Game time, we're sitting at 72 hours. Not too bad. Just shy of 73 hours. Started 128 expeditions. Oh, cool. They break it down. Fastest defeat of the Lich, Priestess, Hunter, and Omega. So the fastest I beat the end boss is on loop 11. Right. Uh, I have died to mysterious reasons 6 times, but never once have I died outside of combat. What is a mysterious reason? Uh, that's pretty good. Alright, let's go into our supply. I don't think we picked up. We've got some Count's chairs. That's looking good. Antique shelf. I can throw in another one of those. That's the best item in the game right now. If you're not aware, this is what you should be doing with your life. You should be coming here. You should be crafting furniture, because pretty much all the good items in the game right now are furniture. And you just craft this button. You want to hit these antique shelves, and it's not bad when you hit the alchemist shelf. Other than that, you want to slam on as many of those as you can. I had taken a lot of items off in preparation for the dev fight. One of the abilities of the devs is based on how many unequipped items you have, or how many foods you have, or something like that. So I went for minimal items coming into the dev fight. So I'm actually gonna equip back up. I had unequipped all these as well. If I had left those equipped, that would have made a huge difference, because they were taking 1 each time they attacked me from something. But if they were taking an extra 4 each time they attacked me, that would have sped up that fight significantly. That's unfortunate. I hadn't thought about that. I may put those back on going for my next kill. And I think maybe the next kill I go for may be on the rogue. I do think the Necromancer will probably... I don't know, it'll be very different. The Necromancer kill was very difficult. But it was also easy in a lot of ways. Because I didn't necessarily have to worry about my survivability as much, because I was just worried about getting tank skeletons out there. But even going in, I mean, if you go back and look at the fight, going into it, I started off with a 75% chance to dodge on the Necromancer. In terms of survivability, I don't really know how you can get more survivability past 75% chance to dodge, and you're constantly spawning minions that are taking damage for you instead of yourself. So getting to the dev fight and beating it on the rogue, I don't know where you're going to do that at. I think you're going to have to rely on I actually learned that evasion capped today as well. And I think that may be with a recent patch, because I don't think evasion capped at 75% when I was playing earlier. I know it didn't cap at 75% in the demo. Of course, the game's been out for quite some time since the demo. But like I said, I've been playing with the Necromancer a lot more than I have the Warrior or the Rogue. And I haven't really, to be honest, had a need to mess with evasion on the Necromancer. But going into that dev fight, I knew it was going to be difficult, and I was actually planning on being at above 80% evasion. Um, I had one of my runs on the Necromancer where I started off with the Ancestral Crypt, and I didn't realize, but killing a Prime Matter, it doesn't say anything about it, but if you kill a Prime Matter on Act 4, uh, it will give you a card as a reward that's not part of your deck. And I received the Arsenal as my reward. So I was on the Necromancer and had the Ancestral Crypt and the Arsenal. And I'd had the Ancestral Crypt from the very beginning. So I had a huge amount of HP, and I was able to equip the shield as well. And I didn't know at the time that the Prime Matter, when you kill it, it gives you a random card. I thought it gave you a gold card because that's what happened to me. But somebody else clarified that for me later. But I was considering maybe staying in the loop until I killed a Prime Matter that did give me an Arsenal, so that I could go into the dev fight with the Ancestral Crypt bonus from the beginning, so that my HP would just be huge, and also have the benefit of having the shield on the Necromancer. But I felt like it'd probably take just a little. Hey, I do want to become famous, but not really that way. Um, but I do see some pretty good deals on there. There are some people that offer me like 500 followers for no reason and stuff. Uh, but I had considered doing that on the Necromancer to try and secure my first kill, but I didn't think it would end up becoming necessary. And so I had planned on going to the dev fight with about, I was going to try and get around 80% evade if I could. And I got to, I think I had calculated it about 79% on my computer when I noticed that it said 75% max. So that's when I started trying to switch out of some of that evasion gear. But at that point, I had already made some miscalculations going into the fight and had equipped some gear I really wouldn't have otherwise. There was some gear I definitely would have held on to. Like I switched out a ring for just a flat 23% evasion ring when I could have switched it out for like a 21% evasion ring with +1 skeleton on it, which clearly would have been way better. But yeah, it ended up doing it pretty well. Like I said, I think I'm gonna mess around with the. Yeah. There were. I was trading some very big upgrades across the board for very small percentage upgrades in evasion going into that fight, thinking that. Because if you think about it, I've got the skeletons. I've got those skeletons plus my 40. Well, I was planning on having about 80% evade at that point. So it would be a 1 in 5 chance to hit me versus the skeletons, and then another 1 in 5 chance to hit me versus my actual evasion was the way I was looking at it. And if you've played any sort of game where you start going into statistics and you have a percent chance for this and then a percent chance for this, it's very easy to come out way far ahead or way far behind very quickly. If you think about something simple like a game like Pokemon, where you go from being normal status to being both confused and paralyzed, where you drop to having only 50% chance to act 2 times in the round, it can just go from being like you're doing okay to just soul crushingly behind. The same thing with the Necromancer. I was thinking if it was me and 4 skeletons out there in a time, I would have a 1 in 20% chance to even be picked. And then if I was picked, I would only have a 1 in 20% chance to even be hit. So that was where I was going with my main strategy with the Necromancer and going into that dev fight. It worked out. Hitting the evasion cap was a bit of a surprise. Because if you go back and watch, yeah, if you go back and watch the, if you go back and watch this stream too, I held on to this one necklace that was like 21% chance to evade and like garbage magic HP for probably the better part of 10 loops, knowing that 21% evade on the necklace was quite a bit. But if I could have very easily accepted a necklace that was like 17% with much better stats on it, knowing that, I probably could have made this run go a little bit smoother. But I would say that's my second serious attempt at defeating the dev boss. And went off, I would say, without very many hitches. I won't say it went off without a hitch. There were a couple hiccups. It definitely looked like I was going to go down several different times. I do think after I get off this stream, I'll probably go back and watch that fight just for my own amusement. Because I was pretty proud of the way that went down. Yeah, I understand that. And that was sort of the way I felt about that necklace. I was just like, this necklace has. Yeah, it that for me the hardest thing to let go of that I found so far is being on the Necromancer and letting go of something that gives you +1 to max skeletons. I can have a ring that all it does is +1 to max number of skeletons I can summon, and I'll pass up all kinds of stuff. I think it just makes such a big difference on the Necromancer a lot of times. I also feel like I need to just go slam down a bunch of noticeable changes somewhere. Because that's the resource I'm running short on now. And I'm just sort of feeling that effect. But every time I go to craft something, I never have any noticeable changes. That being said, can I can alchemize those, right? Yeah. It takes me 300 or 17. Hang on. Am I getting mathed? Do I have any? No. Synthesize 1. 20 noticeable changes forms a complete metamorphosis. It's 300 divided by 20. Yeah, I'm getting math there. So I should combine it all at once instead of combining. What is 17 times 20? I'm paying an extra 40 hydrogen doing it this way. That's ridiculous. And I do think the best way is to decompose these things, because I get 100 hydrogen each, right? Yeah. Everything else, well, these, but I don't have many of these. But yeah, what if I decompose? Blammo, 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 blammo. Yeah, whatever, I'll go down to 50. Okay, now how many noticeable changes can I get? Synthesize. Okay, 12. Yeah, I think I might start doing that. Alchemist shelf, antique shelf, alchemist shelf. Hey, we did pretty well there. Alright. Okay. So now I can hold like 20 some potions, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do that. Cool. So I'll probably alchemize some more of these. I bet I saw somebody do this too. I wonder. We'll try this real quick just because I want to see this on the stream. Let's take off this garbage. Actually, I say garbage, but let's turn that on. Suburbs? Yeah, I'll probably want to hit. Let's try this. Chapter 1, Necromancer. I can just... Oh, and I got a slime right next there. Beast. Alright. I'm gonna try this real quick. I'm gonna see if I can just farm this skull. I saw somebody doing this earlier. Yeah, that helps. Oh, y'all don't want to give me no rings? That's fine. I should have put the suburb down, but I don't think it'll make a difference. I really like the desert on the Necromancer. The main reason the sand dunes don't affect your summons. So, I mean, it affects the Necromancer, but it doesn't affect the summons. And that's the main reason I like it. Yeah, I usually when I put it out, it's about 20% is what it ends up being, which I think is pretty good. I want to block that from the Lich. Actually, it may not. I don't think it's going to be enough to do it either. We'll see. No, I was kind of hoping it would be enough to... Does it only fill in so many spaces? That's disappointing. So how am I doing it? I guess I have to do it... I guess I have to do it in Act 4. Let's look at doing it in Act 4 and see what that looks like. This is a crappy spawn too. Alright. Let's see. I want to try and farm these skulls really quickly. Because if I can farm these skulls really quickly... Actually, let's put a sand dune up here, because that'll block that. Let's put a grove there, that'll block that. But if I can farm the skulls really quickly, then I can just alchemize all my skulls. Because I don't plan on dying or needing to resurrect, right? Once you get good, there's no reason for the skulls. That's just like free resources. So if I can use my free resources to get something good, especially if I could like get a bunch of them real quick, right? Like if I'm looking at doing this, let's say in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Let's see. To that end, I don't need suburbs. It's never going to make a bit of difference. I'd probably just throw my forest out willy-nilly. Ooh, I want a temporal beacon, right? Probably not. Let's go ahead and see what kind of damage. Well, no, because I want to get more things to spawn. I also wonder if this only does like till it reaches a corner. Does it till it puts out 25 tiles? Like I wonder what's the spawn pattern on this. Yeah, it didn't really get close to there. Maybe if I put it close to here. It does look like it spawned more than it usually does. Alright, let's see if we can take out the Lich in like a minute and something. That's about what this is probably going to look at. But I think if we can do that, that'll be... Oh yeah, that's nice. Actually, let's do this instead. What's up, punching bag? As long as he doesn't come after me, right? Am I getting damage in? Okay, I got a skeleton up. Cool. 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 Alright, as long as he doesn't dodge, I should win this. And then I'll get... Do I just get one skull? Oh, I got 2 skulls. And then I'm just out of here. Alright, so if I get my 2 skulls, I go to alchemy. I decompose 2 skulls. That's enough for me to craft one of these. Is that worth it? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But I can go in there and just do that really quickly. To that end, I could probably tailor my deck, because it looks like my deck doesn't matter, right? So we switch out. We leave this in. We switch out suburbs. We switch out desert. We switch out forest and river. We just put in meadow, and we put in rock. Right? Try and bloom as many meadows as we can. Maybe make our rock into like a... No, we won't get anywhere near enough. But we could bloom meadows while we're doing that. We could also look at putting in forests and putting in storms temple. And then for every forest we put down, we could burn it. And for every meadow we put down, we could transform it in theory. And that may be the fastest way for us to farm noticeable changes. I don't know. That sounds pretty good to me. Because I'm farming at least... Well, I'm farming about a whole one at least. Every time I kill the Lich. And I'm just popping in and killing the Lich in like 2 minutes. Plus, most of the other tiles I'm putting are also... Because I could put a grove and a blood grove next to it. That would be a noticeable change. That would also help on the Lich fight. Let's do it one more time, see what it looks like. It's also coming up on 2 in the morning. I may look at taking a pause in just a little bit. So let's see. Farming noticeable changes. I'll put a village. Actually, I should have thought about it. I should have lined that up with a campsite. Also, if I'm going to do this, I should stick on all my stupid mirrors to help me out with the Storms Temple, because that's probably going to wreck me. Really didn't get a whole lot of fights. I really don't think I want that quest fight there either. Okay, so meadow. Whatever. It blocks that off. And it blocks that off. Huh. Suck it, Lich. I don't think that'll block anything in any way. But maybe the Maze of Memories will trigger it. Alright. 9% evasion. Never hurts. That'll help a lot. I hope this doesn't interfere with the maze of memories in some way that I don't know about. Although if it does, I don't really have a significant investment into it, so I'm not too worried about it. Skeleton level. We could put a grove there. We can put a thicket. We'll go ahead and do our maze of memories, see what it looks like. So it does look like it's a certain number of tiles. It probably puts out like 25. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. No, it's more than that. Maybe it's closer to like 40. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll keep my 9% evasion. Lich can't deal. Yeah, that's what I think. My on my mom's side of the family, our aunt every year for whoa, suck it, Lich, you just lost. You just lost, buddy. On my mom's side of the family every year, one of my aunts has she does like a different sized jar full of something every year, and you have to guess how many things are in it, and whoever guesses the closest usually wins like $500 or whatever. So over the year, I've gotten pretty good at looking at something and being able to tell about how many of that thing there is. Although my first estimate of about 20 tiles was 100% over what it should be, so. Yeah, Lich can't even touch me early on. Which is ridiculous. Because I feel like, yeah, guesstimation it helps. You'd be surprised. Oh, no, I need to retreat. I don't want to stay here. Alright, so I think I farmed like 2 noticeable changes there, but I also got my little skull bad boy. Decomposed 2 of those. Oh, I decomposed. Oh, well that blows. Alright, so if I don't pay attention and I hit decompose instead of synthesize, I basically net -1 whole run. Because I get 50 minus 300. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, in one click of a button, I can undo about 2.5 minutes worth of work just from carelessness. That's good to know. Also, what is this thing? Is this room for growth? What is this? Yeah, which turns out to be about 5 minutes at this point. Because I'm 2.5 minutes behind, and then I spend 2.5 minutes to catch up. And then there's the sunk cost of I could have spent that 5 minutes to be progressing forward, right? So I'm only like an insurmountable infinity behind at that point. Depends on the way you look at it. I wonder. But now it's content. That's why I Finale, his one ability, it's not a bug, it's a feature. That's why I like it so much. It's not a mistake, it's content. It's just your perspective. That's what's wrong. Also, Apothecary's Hut. I need to dip into this. I just need 2 more of these. And that is a lot of times me not losing the game. So I need to finish that off. But yeah, I would say this is probably one of the more successful streams. It's coming on about 2 in the morning, so I'll probably take a pause here. But I do have all my streams set to upload to video, so if you want to go back and look at the video of the boss kill, it's there. I would definitely recommend skipping ahead to about the 2-hour mark and just check out the boss. A lot of the prep work that went into it, it was the same thing for about 6 loops in a row. So it was just me hanging on to evasion items and slowly trying to upgrade my gear while waiting for one Oblivion to roll around. I can confirm there were several videos online saying that the way to summon the secret dev boss, you had to have a very specific orientation of cards on the map. I can confirm that's not the case. I also had two locations where you could spawn the dev fight appear at the same time. So it's not as cut and dry and specific as some of the methods are that I'm seeing online. Um, like one of the methods I saw, you have to have like a temporal beacon exactly behind a battlefield, and then you had to have like a vampire mansion exactly behind a beacon, and you had to have an outpost at exactly the right space. I don't think that's the case. I think you just have to have 6 different tiles with overlapping effects overlap each other. And I don't think, for purposes of that tile, I don't think it counts the shipwreck and the battlefield as different tiles. Because I did have 6 overlapping effects of different names at one point, but 2 of those effects were, one of them was a battlefield and one of them was a shipwreck, and I think maybe for some reason it doesn't count those cards as different, or something. I don't know if it's intentional or a bug, but I do know there's more than one way you can get the dev fight to appear. It looks like it's not a very specific set of cards. But that being said, I think I'll probably stop this stream for tonight. Did get a confirmed kill on the dev boss fight. That's probably one of the coolest things I've done in the stream for a little bit. It's just been sort of preparation into getting up to it and figuring out how to summon it and that sort of thing at this point. But if you liked the stream, you enjoyed it, I would appreciate you giving me a follow. Like a lot of people, I'm on that quest to get 50 followers before I can actually start doing stuff on Twitch. Yeah, it was in Act 4 as well. I don't know if I've seen very many people do the boss fight in Act 4. I've seen a lot of people do it in Act 3, and I'm sure it's scaled down and easier in Act 3, but I didn't want to try and do it in Act 3 first and then come back and do it in Act 4. So, yeah, it was confirmed on Act 4. I'll probably upload this video to YouTube as well. I've been uploading most of my streams to YouTube, and I've been trying to create some content for just YouTube as well. So if you want to check out my YouTube videos, it's Archmage Tuck on YouTube. It's the same name. But appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. It's always fun. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow for my regularly scheduled stream. I may try and get in on the Rogue or something like that. I may give the Necromancer a little bit of a break. I feel like I've been really pushing him to the limit and had Necromancer on the brain for quite some time. So I may give him a break. I may go back to the Warrior. Not sure. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But hope to see you guys tomorrow. Till then, y'all take it easy. Peace.